This movie black as hell, and I like it. Coming to America. So Coming to America is the sequel to Coming to America. Similar to the Fantastic movie, you could tell they didn't put a lot of thought into the title of this film. And that's a precursor to what you can expect. The sequel is kind of the same thing as the original. We're still following Akeem, but this time around, he's going back to Queens for a different purpose. He's headed there to find the son he never knew about so that he can take him back to Zamunda and he can eventually become the king when he dies. With this type of movie, I think there's only gonna be two type of people when it comes to this film. On one hand, you have die-hard fans of the original. They can't really cope with the fact that this isn't the best movie to follow up with. And then on the other hand, you have realists, those that know that this might just be a money grab. You go and take a guess what side I'm on. You know, I like to think I got a sense of humor. I'll laugh at anything if you set it up right, but unfortunately, they didn't really get a lot of ha-has out of me. All the old actors look past their prime and they're built like uncles at a barbecue. They really do got everybody in here. Even though this movie's not really that funny, Eddie Murphy still knows how to give a performance. He's not really good playing off of kids or the husband role, but outside of that, he's good everywhere else. Put him in a costume and that's some of the best scenes in the movie. You got the barbershop guys, they're back. They're probably north of 105 by now. Sexual chocolates in here. You got the preacher. Those scenes were probably some of the most genuinely funny parts of the movie. When he was doing those scenes and not trying to pull off a dad role, I was really entertained. When it came to the funny scenes, what did y'all think about Leslie Jones? I don't know why, but every scene that she was in just made me happy. Maybe it's the mom vibes, she's taking care of her son, but I think she really helped move this movie along. And I feel like without her performance, the movie probably would have been way worse. She plays the original baby mama. She's not really over the top, but she plays her role very well. Classy with the right amount of hood. I read somewhere that she's taking a break from SNL. That's cool. I assume it's because she has more movies coming out. In my opinion, I think the next role that I'd like to see from her would be something more serious. I think with her type of acting, she can pull it off and probably give you some Viola Davis vibes. And then we get to the biggest problem of the movie for me. No offense, but I think Jermaine Fowler was the worst casting choice in this movie. Rick Ross don't count. He plays Lavelle, Akeem's son, and he was pretty bland for me. He's supposed to have mannerisms of Eddie Murphy's character, but he comes off like a knockoff Kevin Hart instead. I didn't really like it at all. I don't know if I'm still salty that the movie wasn't centered around the daughters, but there wasn't really any scenes that he had that really made me think, this is the guy. This is the guy. His humor's dry. He tries to be serious sometimes and he doesn't really sell it. And I feel like everyone carries him instead of it being the other way around. Because of him, the movie goes several different places it really didn't have to go. And by the end of the movie, I really don't understand why we even had to do all this. I haven't seen a lot of movies from him. Am I excited to look for him? No. Am I anticipating any more? No. So best of luck. All in all, this movie is decent. I think Coming to America 1 is a black classic that has no business being next to this sequel. But I understand if you keep a copy in the other room. It was also good seeing Wesley Snipes and everyone else that popped up. The funniest parts of the movie is when they're not trying to be funny. I was watching one of Eddie Murphy's promo runs and he said in an interview that after he did this movie, he had a stand-up coming. So once the pandemic's passed, we might be seeing that pretty soon. And I think he's still funny. So for my two types of people, if you like Coming to America 1, then I don't think you're gonna like this movie. If you're into parodies like Scary Movie, then I think you'll like this one. I'd say Coming to America, which should be called Coming to America 2, is a good movie to catch when you can. Who is somebody that you would have wanted to see make a cameo that wasn't in this movie? Let me know below. Also, what do you think of the new setup? Testing out some new stuff. Let me know what you think. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and attack the comment section. Peace.